that, man. Don't matter. You sending text messages. You know what I'm saying? The boy, he on some special diet. You with a trainer that's linked to HGH and steroids. It don't matter. Any scandal, you still the number one. So yeah, Tom is the GOAT.
You don't got no points. You do not have any points.
Table with him.
Y'all all over the place. Y'all
So you guys seen the videos and you guys have seen the comments, right? So we're pretty much split. Half the panel believes that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time, and then half do not or does not. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Reggie Fresh. Reggie Fresh, you got some hate. All right. You got some hate talking about how Brady wasn't good. He was a scrub. He was trash, right? And also Jay the Third got some hate as well. And in the comments section, what's crazy is Eric got all the love. Eric actually had a subscriber willing to come on the show and help Eric's debate. Hey, so Reggie, man, you've done some more research over the past 5 days. Do you still stand by your statement?
You better believe it. You better believe it. Listen, man, first of all, go back to everybody saying that Tom Brady in that position won more rings. He's winning rings. Okay, so that right there let me know when you talk about rings, that's what we play for. So let's get that straight. So when I talk about my rings, that's what we're talking about. It don't matter how old they are, number one. Number two is you can be the quarterback if you don't get hit and cry about every time and play. You could probably play till you 70. But when I bring up Big Ben, not because I'm a Steelers fan, Big Ben gets his nose broke, legs dismantled. I don't care how big he is, he still feels the hit, but he still wins. So that's what consider me as a goal. If I hit you in your eye twice and you driving and I run off the road with two eyes and you still can drive, that's what I call a GOAT. So Tom Brady is not no GOAT, and I don't care what nobody say. All he do is get on teams that cheat for him. He's an average quarterback. He ain't got no athleticism about it. And it's just
that. Okay. So Reggie, I would just like to ask you this. I would like to ask you this one question first.
Reggie, Eric,
how much?
Eric, let Jay get his shots off real quick.
Okay.
Oh no, y'all know how I feel about the Tom, man. I mean, for me, you know, now that I've been educated, I talked to all the Tom fans and all this and that. It came down to if you got the most rings, you the GOAT. So Bill Russell is the GOAT. Serena's the GOAT. Who else got the most rings? What point guard got the most rings? Yogi Berra. We got him. We got Wayne Gretzky. If you got the most of anything, you the GOAT, man. It don't matter anything tangible. Your team, if you got blessed with the best organization, you got the best spies, the best cheating crew. You know what I'm saying? If you got you got the best ball deflator in the whole business. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, man. As long as you winning.
What about the earphones? Don't forget the earphones.
You got all that, man. Don't matter. You sending text messages. You know what I'm saying? The boy, he on some special diet. You with a trainer that's linked to HGH and steroids. It don't matter. Any scandal, you still the number one. So yeah, Tom is the GOAT. He got 6 rings. He the GOAT. That's all. We can't go off anything else tangible. We got to give it to him. Yeah. So Tom is the GOAT, and Bill Russell the GOAT too. So all the LeBron, Mike, we can dead all that. Bill Russell. I don't care that Bill Russell played, but there's only 8 teams, and there was no free agency, and the Celtics could sign whoever they want. All that's irrelevant. He got 11 rings. GOAT. GOAT. You got the most rings? GOAT.
Hey, Jay, you know who else is one of the GOATs too, right? Robert Parrish.
Oh, you put? Oh, yeah. I mean,
he got a lot of rings, man.
Okay.
He got about 4.
I mean, he ain't got more than Bill. He got more than Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob. Big Shot Bob up there. He over Mike now. I put Big Shot Bob over Mike. He got 7. He over Mike, man. He never led the league in nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know he had some all-star appearances or whatever, but yeah, man. Big shot Bob. You get Bob, you win. You know what I'm saying? You plug him into the piece of the puzzle, you win. So he over Mike. So who else over Mike? We got some other Celtics that's over Mike too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get the straw because I don't know how. And for me, I don't know. It's like if we just want to debate goats, I think only if you're playing a sport where you're the only person out there, them the only true goats for me now.
Yeah.
But if it's team sports or you got the most wins, you to go.
Hey, well, wait a minute. You to go too. If you do the no tuck rule, you take people's touchdowns, all that. Go.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, but he got the most fresh. He got 6.
Yeah.
He got 6. It's like, it's like 50 other quarterbacks somebody will pick over him if they started from scratch. But hey, he the GOAT.
Yeah.
Eric. Hey, I'll bring Eric into it. Hey, how do you deconstruct their arguments?
So first, I want to ask first because he threw athleticism in there as far as being the GOAT. How much athleticism does Big Ben have? Okay, so I asked you. You said something about athleticism being the like a parameter as far as being the GOAT. How much athleticism does Big Ben have?
Being big as he is, he moves around just as good. He don't just throw side passes 3 steps to the side. That's it. That's all I ever see Tom do.
Okay, so no athleticism. All right. He's scratched out the GOAT debate because he don't have no athleticism. How much athleticism does Peyton Manning have?
Peyton Manning, he's all right, but Peyton Manning's cool. But I ain't worried about Peyton Manning.
Okay, Peyton Manning, he don't have no athleticism, so he can't. Peyton Manning can't. He don't have no athleticism, so he can't be the GOAT either. Like Peyton Manning can't be the GOAT either.
Nope.
Okay, my next question is this. Who is the GOAT if Tom Brady isn't the GOAT? Who is the GOAT of football? Who is it? Who is this guy?
It can't
Who
be
is this guy that's better than Tom Brady? That's not an answer, Fresh. That's not an answer.
Hey, I put Wilson over him. I got to go with Wilson. Wilson better than Brady.
For me, I go with Jerry Rice.
Well, he said playing now.
Oh, playing now. Oh,
no,
yeah.
I didn't. No. I didn't say playing now. I just said like who's the GOAT of football? Like, and like if it's not Tom Brady, who is this guy?
Just throw off this.
Man, you can say Barry Sanders. You can say all kinds of people. Tom Brady is not that one. Not no dude that weighs about 20 pounds more than I do.
You said Barry Sanders? I mean, so I'm trying to figure out like we gave Tom Brady no credit for winning.
I don't give him no credit. None.
Oh, I ain't gonna say I'll give him no. I ain't gonna say I give him no credit.
He's an average quarterback. He's just an average quarterback that gets help with flags.
Fresh. But Fresh, hold on, listen. Before this year's ring that he just got, like this year, he's in every championship, every Super Bowl, he's drove his team down for the winning points for the win. He came back in the largest deficit in Super Bowl history. I'm trying to figure out, and threw for 500 yards in the Super Bowl.
You watched the Super Bowl. You watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I watched the Super Bowl,
right,
but I watched. But listen, no. But first, I haven't watched this Super Bowl. I watched all of them.
Hey, so Eric,
I didn't watch this Super Bowl. I watched all of them. Okay,
Eric.
Right.
So you believe that the GOAT can only be a quarterback?
No, I'm not saying that. If a quarterback was less as accomplished as Tom Brady is, then I would understand having another position at GOAT. But I'm saying Tom Brady, because he's as accomplished as he is, and he has so much impact on the game. He has too much impact on the game for me not to say he's the GOAT, man. I mean, I really, even when we start talking about people just playing around him, this is the first year without just seeing the offense just build around him. I've never seen the whole offense just built around Tom Brady with like star-studded people. It just never happened. And so that's why I always get confused also with these other guys that we put in there. I mean, Barry Sanders, come on, man. Like, I love Barry Sanders and his running style and everything, but to call him GOAT is like an extra stretch. Like, that's hard for me. I can understand the Jerry Rice and the effect he has on the game, but I mean, it's going to be even tough for me to do that.
You
because
mean what,
I don't
Jerry
I mean
Rice?
yeah, it's gonna be tough for me to put him as the GOAT of football.
How?
That's hard.
Let's go.
I mean,
But
so
I
for
feel
me, when you
I feel okay.
like for me, right? When I think of a football player, right, I think of a Jerry Rice and a Deion Sanders.
What?
You see what I'm saying? Like two players that transcended their positions. I don't see that with Brady, or I didn't see that with Brady. But now I do feel that he belongs in the discussion. But to say he's a GOAT of the NFL plus all other sports, I just think people just went too far with that.
Well, hold on.
And
My
it's
thing
all
is this.
and it's all based off of how many rings he has.
Well, hold on. Wait. Has Tom Brady not been relevant in like 3 different generations at this point?
You mean as far as relevancy? Like, well, I mean, if you're a quarterback on a winning franchise, you're going to be relevant. It doesn't matter if you're 25 or 50.
But how much of the winning franchise is that without him? Then?
You
Is
said,
he
oh, you
not
said what
part of
now?
the reason why they? How much
Yeah,
a part of the winning is about him though? Still,
I mean, he's a quarterback. You know, um, as far as like,
exactly.
yeah, but I mean, it's not like he's just this. Like, we really can't point to a specific span where Tom was just the best at his position for multiple years. You look at all the other GOATs. You look at Jordan. I want to say from what 91 to about 97, 98, he was just the most dominant player at his position, right? You look at Deion Sanders from 94 to about what 99, he was the most dominant cornerback in the league, right? You look at Carl Lewis from the 80s to what 92, the most dominant track and field star, right? You look at Serena, you look at Venus, they had periods of time where they were the most dominant in their sport and at their position. You look at Wayne Gretzky, he might not have all the rings, but we know he was the most dominant those late 80s, early 90s teams. Tom Brady, we just don't see that.
So you feel like there was never a time frame that Tom Brady was a top 2 or 3 quarterback in the league, like after Super Bowls. I'm not talking about this last one, but like after multiple Super Bowls, you never. Because like I'm trying to think about who I was supposed to take over him as far as like
Like
instead
what
of this
years?
guy, yeah, I mean not even just what years, but just throughout his whole career. Because you're talking about Ben Roethlisberger. I've never felt like I wanted Ben Roethlisberger over Tom Brady. Only person I felt like I might have, a little bit later on is maybe Aaron Rodgers.
Peyton Manning, I guess.
Maybe times Payton or whatever, but like that's still tough because like I remember when I was listening when I was talking the last time. If I really put
Excuse me.
Tom Brady on the Indianapolis Colts team around like Hall of Fame offensive players, we talking about like Reggie Wayne and like Marvin Harrison, and then like Dallas Clark. I don't know if he going to Hall of Fame or not, but Dallas Clark, Joseph Adai, like Edgerrin James, he had ridiculous offenses. And I'm not saying that his defenses was good as the Patriots because I don't think so. Like I remember those defenses also, but it was kind of a give and a take. And so when we start to talk about like other quarterbacks at the time, like I don't know that Tom Brady wouldn't have been able to go to the Colts and win. I don't know about 7 because I think that Bill Belichick and the organization is good, but I don't know how many championships they're about to win in the near future. And the
So
only thing that's gonna change to me is gonna be the quarterback position. They just signed Cam again. Like they confused about the quarterback position.
so
Nah, but
do
they,
you
they
think
also
that
had a whole bunch of people out for COVID, so it ain't the same team with Tom. And I think it's telling every time Tom is out, them boys still keep winning. When he was up there in New England, he just got out at the right time. If he stayed, he'd have got exposed. Tom, Tom,
so
Tom, he hype beast, man. He's straight hype beast. He's not going.
Then
You go
he
back.
hey
You bring
Jay,
up them
hey,
drives when he scored all them touchdowns. He's throwing check down screens, and them boys is running, and they giving him the MVP because he's the quarterback. It's
and
straight
hey
I
yak.
Eric,
It's straight
yeah.
yak.
Eric, before you brought up Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison, right? Are they Hall of
And
Famers
Dallas
without
Clark.
Peyton? Are they Hall of Famers without Peyton?
Just on their skill wise alone, bro. Like if they had a good quarterback, I feel like they could definitely be. I don't think it was. I mean, Peyton Manning Peyton Manning was a smart individual, so he'll get you your matchups, and like I said, he was. That's why I'm trying to figure out with you guys when you start saying like physical attributes and stuff like that. Peyton Manning
I
never
think he's
had
strong.
the best arm, but it wasn't the best arm though, and he never was athletic enough to get outside the
His
pocket.
arm was always better than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You
He
can
was
look at any
stronger.
scouting
I mean,
report,
he can
any of
move in the
that.
pocket better too.
Yeah, he had better weapons too though.
No,
He had
I
better
mean,
weapons, man.
Skill wise, there's a
real.
reason why he was drafted in the
Number
first round.
one.
And Tom wasn't drafted in the first round.
There's a reason he went number 1 overall. And then I think
Yes.
Marvin Harrison was there before Peyton. What them stats look like before Peyton got there?
How many years before Peyton?
I think wasn't he there 2 or 3 before Peyton got there?
It was throwing on the ball.
Nah. I mean, hey, it's a difference when you get that maestro back there, man. When Tom was out in New England, this Tampa Bay thing, when we got any stats of Tom being out in New England, you can't tell me that I think Tom was out. They still won 70% of their games. I mean, that's like a crazy stat when your supposed franchise quarterback is in there. I seen when Peyton went down, them boys went 2-14. Same cast out there from season before. And then this year we can't say it's the same thing because we had so many COVID opt-outs.
Okay, so like, that's where I feel like the difference is at that point right there. Like you can win a lot of games without time because of the system and Bill Belichick and the organization.
Yeah,
you gonna win a championship though. You gonna win a championship with one of those guys though? Because what happened in all of those situations?
But we never really seen them dudes get a shot. I feel like that year that Jimmy G was quarterback him at the helm when they got him up out of there, Tom forced him out. I think they would have won with him that year. That's how good he was looking. And then even Brissett was looking straight. I mean, they went 4-0 without Tom. It looked the same. We take the name off the stats. Oh, Tom Brady, same thing.
I mean, I really think the regular season and what you could do in the system, and then what Tom can do in the postseason are different. I feel like that's different.
I don't know, man. That's the part I really don't know because so much of his work on them winning drives is checkdowns. I mean, a couple of them Super Bowl MVPs. I mean, I think they snuck one to James White because they owed the running backs. You know,
but my thing is this though, like. I ain't never cared how I got my bucket. I just wanted my bucket. So if you giving me the check down, I don't want my quarterback forcing the ball downfield if that's not what's open. If you gonna give me the check downs and you gonna win me the game, and that's the formula too. I can't be mad at the formula. I can't be mad at that.
I agree that's the formula. But the thing is with Tom Brady, one thing about him being quarterback, he's gonna have the least air travel passes out of any quarterback. He don't put that's his biggest strength. If we got a Super Bowl, if he got a superpower, is that he's not really gonna test the field that deep, and he's gonna check it down, and he's gonna play it safe, and then they're gonna play great situational football, and play good defense.
That even in itself, right there, you just said like great situational football. Like we have so many quarterbacks that's in the game right now that play amazing 3 quarters. You know what I mean? And then the fourth quarter come and you don't know how to sustain the lead or come back from that being down for a few points. Tom Brady's not that guy. I've always saw Tom Brady when he's down, come back, and when he's up, sustain the lead. And so that's why it's a difference in that aspect right there, the leadership, and then him being able to know the situation and then be able to execute on the situation whenever the time is on the clock. Everybody can be a good quarterback in the first quarter when it's looking nice, but when it's the fourth and the game kind of close, you need this first down. I always thought Tom Brady was the person I wanted to throw that ball and made the right decision. A lot of these guys be like, I didn't want nobody else. Better arm, better athleticism. All of that. Tom Brady gonna give me that first down when it's 4th and short or 4th and whatever. I've seen it too many times, man.
All right, check this out.
Oh, I don't know what happened. What happened against them Giants when he was supposed to get them yards like that?
That Giants defense was crazy. Both of them years, that Giants defense was damn near historical.
Hey, game was on the line. I seen them lose to 2 of the sorriest Super Bowl teams we've ever seen.
But look at this,
though. Defense wasn't sorry, though. That offense was sorry. Right? You know that.
Overall,
you know that. You know that offense
if
was
we
not
going by
that.
record, I mean, it was like Wasn't they like a 5th seed? I think they're the lowest Super Bowl winning seed ever.
No, they came in that bad.
We was a 6th seed.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So they were right above y'all. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man.
You can have it. You can't. I mean, my whole thing is this though, because they get on Brian with that all the time too. Like, oh, you're losing in the finals. I mean, and really, it's tough for Brian because his record in the finals is so ugly. But what's Tom's record in the finals though? What he lost 3 games?
Yeah.
3 championships. What he got?
Yeah.
With 7 of them? Is it 6, 7?
I mean,
that's a different ratio. First, I respect him being able to get there so many times, but then your record once you got there, that's different. You know what I mean?
Jay,
Like,
but check this out. Every time Tom Brady played on everything, y'all notice the team, especially with New England all them years, you're not gonna tell me that a whole team can go a whole damn game with no holding call. That's another reason why Tom get a lot of first down. They don't never call no holding. Never. When you touch him, they're going to call holding. They're going to call roughing the pass or some stuff. Every time. Y'all know I watch that. Every time Tom Brady play, I watch the detail of the game. I watch the clock, and I watch all the flags. And every time, they always the opposite of Tom Brady. And y'all can
Tom Brady's like the quarterback in high school. He got that red shirt. You just can't touch him. You can't touch him.
You can't go.
So of course he can sign a 4-year extension.
Yeah, you can't go. Yeah, you can't go a whole game without no hold. New England can run up and down the court all day with no calls. Ain't no way. Ain't no team that disciplined without holding somebody coming around the corner. Just that simple. But again, here to go.
Okay, so who do you want to? Are you blaming him for that?
Man, come on. You don't get no credit.
No, wait. No, it's a serious question, though. Serious question. If this man came in the league, you know what I mean, and has grinded and worked his way up, I'm not saying that I want to see anybody cheat or do anything out of the way, though, but you ever hear basketball? Well, listen, but no, at first it's not his fault, but you ever hear in basketball, whatever, when a rookie come in the league, and you know what I mean, he felt he got fouled at the rim driving to the hole, and then like he such and such. You ain't played in the league long enough, boy. You ain't done enough in the league for you to get that call. I didn't make this up. That's real sayings in the league. So my thing is like, he's put in so much time due to that. He's not the only person that's getting calls like this. I feel like he's being highlighted.
He's the only one get that call now.
Hey, remember Brett Favre? What happened to Brett Favre? No. Hey, what happened to Brett Favre? It's like when the league wants you out the league. When the league wants you out the league, they're gonna get you out the league, right? Brett Favre was getting his ass ate up for like the last 3 seasons, right? Because they wanted him out the league.
He was getting touched. So, but my question is, at that point though, do you feel like he's the only one getting some type of special treatment out there? That's how you feel?
Tom Brady,
I think he's getting the majority.
As far as quarterbacks, yeah. It starts at him, then white quarterbacks, and then you get the black quarterbacks last.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's the
look what's happening to Cam
position,
Newton.
So all the other stuff is irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't see Wilson getting those calls.
Heck no, Wilson ain't gonna get them calls. You don't see
Wilson,
how you gonna
Wilson
lose,
never
go up at New England. Cam Newton didn't get none of them same calls. Brady he would have got all. They beat up Cam Newton, beat him down.
Wilson line was kind of always never been that solid though. He forever stay on the run. Like he forever stay. I'm not gonna really. My thing is like
it's been some time that the line's been bad for New England, but he still gets the call. Yeah. Tom Brady can look. How many times have you seen Tom Brady turn around and they pick flags up? I ain't never seen nobody pick a flag up like they do for Tom. Pick them up. It ain't gonna work, man. People play too much money to watch them games for you to lose the way they be losing all because of flags.
I mean, again, I don't see where that's his fault at though.
Let him play.
What did he do?
Because
I'm
gonna tell you, because he's arrogant. When he know he can get the call, he goes over in the referee's face and stuff, and they give it to him. You already getting called, so don't try to hang yourself. That's why I blame him. He get everything, man. Tom Brady is not the GOAT. I don't care how you slice it, he ain't no GOAT.
He got man, Fresh. He got the most rings, Fresh. He got the most rings.
He led his team to the furthest. He led his team further than anybody too many times.
That man got a lot of calls to lead his team.
Yeah, I mean he got the most rings. He doing it, man. I mean, we're not gonna look at them. We're not gonna break down them Super Bowls and see how many the defense carried them and what he really did in them Super Bowls. I mean, a lot of
I want to go back.
They might have carried him, but in the fourth, they might have carried him, but in the fourth quarter, he always had to drive the ball down the field to win the game.
But they knew,
he always had to do that.
All right, I got that. But look, they gonna make it look good. They'll see what I don't like about New England. They used to give all them flags, but at the end of the game, when it don't matter, they try to balance it out. I ain't buying that. Nah, don't be giving no flags at the end of the game.
So my thing is this. What about the Atlanta win? I know Atlanta was silly and stupid for losing, but he cheated on that one too.
Yeah, they cheated. They told him.
Yeah, he cheated.
Yeah, they cheated.
That Atlanta win kind of suspect, man.
Through that game, I don't care. Me and Jay could have coached the Falcons and would have won that game. You ain't gonna tell me if I'm almost in field goal range, why am I throwing the ball when I'm up by 8 points with 3 minutes to go in the game with the ball? And all I gotta do is get a field goal, be up by 11.
But my thing,
he ain't winning that game.
You looking at the end of that game and like that drive or whatever. But what happened before all of that?
Wasn't no need for all that going backwards. Wasn't no need. Why would they even pass it? He ain't need to.
They was up, but I'm saying like every time Tom Brady touched the ball in that second half, he scored.
Yeah, because they wanted him to come back. That's why.
Yeah, I'm looking at that trade when they gave away Jimmy G for a 6-pack of Coke.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because they owed Shanahan when he went to the 49ers.
Trying to get back
Jimmy.
That was a drug deal. That was a drug deal. Eric, that was a drug deal.
Hold on, wait a minute though. Jimmy a nice quarterback, but that man ain't no Tom Brady. He can't do what Tom Brady does.
Man, that dude would have did exactly what he did, what Tom was doing in there. That's why Tom wanted him out of there, man. That's exactly why Tom wanted him out of there. Tom
maybe he would have did the same thing he did when he got to the Super Bowl. Look good in the first half and then can't complete a pass in the second half. You can't put the ball in his back for the game. You can't put the ball on Jimmy G back for the game. I just saw it in the Super Bowl.
Let me bring Bobby Drake. Hey, Bobby Drake.
When you out there with the best,
Bobby Drake.
You can when you know what the defense gonna do. Jimmy G with the Patriots, he'd have been good, just like Tom. He'd have been just like Tom.
No, the 49ers defense is going crazy though.
But it's a difference when I know what the defense is gonna call. You know what I'm saying? That helped me out. When I know what you're gonna be in, I already know.
The Chiefs, but that was the Chiefs the defense was playing against, and they really held them down the whole game. It was the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes, MVP.
We can debate what I'm saying.
Put it on his back to win it.
My whole thing is when he was with them Patriots, it was gonna look the same. That I'm not gonna talk about him with the 49ers or anything. When he was with the Patriots, it looked exactly the same. And I can see why Tom went to Kraft and was like, "Hey, you got to get him out of here."
Bobby Drake, let's bring you in here.
He folded in the fourth. They put it on his back. Yo,
hey, Eric, we're gonna let Bobby Drake, Tom Brady fan, chime in.
I just been listening, man. I don't hear how anything y'all saying is discrediting what Tom is.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all saying the league helped them win and all that. If the league made Tom Brady, make another one. Why
make another league? Make another me.
That's what I'm saying. If the league is doing all this for him, make another one.
Make another me.
That's what I keep
had enough time to make another you.
All y'all are giving is excuses. Now, if y'all are going to discredit him, go ahead and discredit him. But I mean, Tom survived in the league where he's had years where his stats look great. He had years where his stats look bad. He had good defenses. He had bad defenses. He won. Now, come on, get my name right. Drake.
What's your name?
Now, like I'm saying, man, the boy, he's had a lot of stuff going on, man. If y'all gonna discredit him, then discredit him. Don't go, man, the league did this, the league did that. Some of Pittsburgh stuff was off. Pittsburgh ain't just won nothing. Like, hey, man, your man caught that charge. Pittsburgh ain't won nothing yet.
Way better than New
Now,
York.
if y'all gonna talk about Tom Brady, talk about Tom Brady. Don't talk about Jimmy G and all that.
You can't eat at the Boston Tea Party. I bet you can't sit at the table with him.
You don't got no points. You do not have any points.
Table with him.
Y'all all over the place. Y'all try to discredit the Atlanta win based on what Atlanta did.
Let me ask you this. Can you tell me how many times have you did cheated then? Tell me the time they ain't cheated.
Tell me the times they ain't cheated. Anytime you looking for somebody cheating. In an organized game like that, anytime you're looking for somebody cheating, you're gonna find it.
The Saints cheated for their Super Bowl too,
anytime you're looking for somebody cheating, you're gonna find it.
The Saints cheated for their Super Bowl?
Tom Brady.
No. Sean Payton. Drew Brees. Spike. Was that Spike? That wasn't Spike. That was, what was that with the hit makers, the hit making crew?
They coach got suspended for a whole season. He wasn't best friends with Tom Kraft. So that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. If you best friends with Tom Kraft, you get preferential treatment.
They didn't take no Super Bowl away from him, though.
Yeah, we know what that is. And they was talking about hits. They weren't talking about recording people's whole sideline and plays.
Yeah.
I mean, the league, hey, if you can get away with it, you can get away with it. But we know what that is. What you're saying is conjecture. You don't know anything about that.
Who?
You're describing somebody's friendship you don't even know.
Who? Somebody friendship?
It's getting kind of crazy. Oh, he's not.
No. We know.
With Tom, whatever, man. You give me something that's real. You give me something.
Tom got the most wins, so we give it to him. But outside of that, he ain't no GOAT. He got the most rings. I give him that. He got the most rings.
So who is the GOAT then?
It ain't him.
It ain't him.
Somebody else.
So all y'all are doing is throwing rocks at the GOAT.
Who is the GOAT? Who's the
Y'all just
GOAT?
throwing rocks
It
at
ain't
the
him.
GOAT.
Hey, we ain't got no GOAT in football. Serena GOAT in tennis. She played by herself.
Exactly.
Serena, the GOAT in tennis?
Yeah. She played by herself. She got to get out there by herself.
We don't have any GOAT in team sports.
Tom getting carried.
We have no GOAT in team sports.
Team sports, no GOAT. I'll take that.
Wait a minute.
You either gonna give it to the ones with most rings, but because y'all ain't gonna take nothing what Tom do. Tom didn't really do nothing. What he done that special?
Wait a minute.
If Tom was so nice, why he got Jimmy G traded? Why did he go to Kraft to get Jimmy G traded?
You know
he's
that?
so nice. Why he getting competition out the building? It looked the same. It looked the same.
Hey, post a link to that report.
All right, Warren, my brother.
I will. I'll send it to you.
Please do.
They got a whole behind the scenes on that.
Please do.
Yeah, because
post a link to that.
when he was out,
cool.
and you can't debate they 15-4 when Tom out. I mean, 15-5.
They're 15-4 with how many rings with Tom out?
15-5. We ain't seen it. We ain't seen it.
Oh, no. He had 2 seasons
with an undrafted QB.
No, he had 2 seasons when he was out. Their record looking good. If you're gonna throw the record in, throw them rings in too, and playoff wins. I want all that.
Oh yeah, we can throw it all in.
Because you keep tripping like experience don't matter when you get to that big stage. You know it do.
Oh, for Tom, yeah, man.
Everybody knows experience matter on the big stage.
We know what call the defense is in. We know what to play. We check it down.
Everybody knows experience matter on that stage.
Jimmy G could have checked that thing down the same way.
He went to the Super Bowl and he didn't do that though. He was just in the Super Bowl and he didn't do that.
Hey, he wasn't with the Patriots. He wasn't with the best spies in the industry. He didn't know what was going on.
I get you.
He went with the best spies in the industry. They tell you what it is. Oh, it's third down. They in cover 2. Throw it here.
Okay,
Reggie, go ahead.
What you're saying is
they running this play.
Hey, let Mike refute that.
First off, he did not have that with the Bucks. So him leaving the Patriots has helped his legacy already.
No, with the Bucks, the defense carried him. That dude threw 3 interceptions against the Saints, man. He wasn't doing nothing with the Bucks. He wasn't doing nothing, man. His stats was pedestrian. He was pedestrian with the Bucks.
Jay, let Mike talk.
No. Let him get his points out.
Okay, go ahead.
No, man.
Hey, fire off on him, Jay. Fire off on him.
I hate you got on there late, Mike. We're going to get this pod later, man. I got to start my practice. I'm late.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah, but
Reggie ain't gonna have nothing for
we'll get back into this.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
All right.
Have your points ready.
I know you have, and I'm gonna get you that article so you get educated on your quarterback.
All right, you're right. You're
All
right.
right.
We won without Jimmy G.
He said, but I'm saying, but check me out though. He said pedestrian, 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions.
Man, when you hating, you can apply any adjective to whatever. It don't matter. He didn't have the stats in front of him. You don't know.
40, how many yards almost threw for 5,000, 40 touchdowns and 12 interceptions? 3 of them you said was in one game.
They're not.
That's hard, man.
They're not even worried. They're not worried about all that. When somebody can say that, hey man, he's not the dude, but I can't name the dude. Why are you even having this conversation?
Hey Reggie,
Exactly.
Reggie.
Exactly.
I was just telling you, man, and my brother was trying to call in.
Oh.
Okay. Is he a Pittsburgh fan too?
You better believe it.
Nah,
Bring him in here.
Hey,